Okay, we are live right now. So we're going to be getting ready. Want to make sure that everybody can hear. I'm going to wait for some people to get on here. We are running 4 minutes late. So tonight we're going to be going over Lost Paradise 5. So just want to make sure that everybody can hear okay. Good, loud and clear. Sounds good. Good evening. Good evening. All right, so basically tonight we're going to go over any questions that anybody has, trying to get all this picked up on here. And of course, all right, I can see everybody. All right, the event is going to be April 6th, and this is going to be for St. Jude's. $10 for every entry is going to go to the charity, and it's going to be for Lost Paradise Icarus. Now, to give a little bit of backstory for those of you that are new and not really sure about what Lost Paradise has been. This has been going on, obviously, for the past 5 years. So we've had 4 in the past. So what we're going to be going over today is, for those of you, we're talking about Azul and Sunia. Okay. In Lost Paradise 1, the Azul economy is heading into depression and millions are suffering, while Sunia is a rich island country choosing to isolate from the rest of the world. Azul shocks the world and invades Sunia, taking most of their gold and valuables. So this is a lot of this battling and fighting back and forth has a lot to do with money, recovering stuff on the field for this event. It's a lot of thievery that goes on. So there's a lot to do on the field with different types of, whether it's money, whether it's gold, whether it's ammunition. Now, however, the military leaves the country in a few days. This restored Azul's economy, and brings praise to Azul's military and government, while Sunia slowly recovers, but will never forgive Azul for the retribution. Because in the first Lost Paradise, what happened was Sunia ended up getting taken over very, very bad. It was 110 points to 10 points. So it was a slaughter in the first Lost Paradise. But when we got to Lost Paradise 2, Sunia begins to rebuild its military and economy and demands Azul's apology and to repay everything that they took, but Azul refused. Of course, Azul, they have this tendency to want to deny a lot of stuff. Now, thank you. Like my hair? Azul, I'm more partial to Sunia, but it is what it is. Azul's not going to make it this year, so that's how I feel about that. But Sunia shocked the world, invaded Azul, but this time Sunia chooses to occupy Azul and basically makes a puppet of the country. They're trying to take over things, tell them how to run things. The Sunian leaders are loved by their people. For all this happening, it's happiness is brought back to Sunia and everything else. It's just, the battle there was not good when they took over. However, Azul citizens did not like Sunia in their country and began uprising. So this started the whole, Sunia won Lost Paradise 2. It was 353 points to 268. So we had a lot of stuff going on there. A lot was happening. And we move on to Lost Paradise 3. Okay, almost a year after the Sunian troops leave Azul for good, allowing Azul to reform their government, economy, and military with help from other nations. They get back on their feet pretty quickly. They condemn Sunia's actions. Both Sunia and Azul, they begin recruiting nations to their side. This is when the nations start building in. So as these nations start getting into what happens in Lost Paradise 3, they start gaining more power. Both sides actually started gaining more power. We had several different countries that came in to bring all that into play. So it's where they keep taking over. And then last year, Lost Paradise 4. That was when the president, if I remember correctly, that was the president, correct? Was Caleb? Governor. The governor was assassinated. I'm talking to my help across the table here. He was assassinated and brought a lot more tension to what was going on. Matter of fact, I got it right here. Okay? This was on April 26th, 2018. Approximately 3:30 p.m. on April 26th, Sunian terrorists assassinated the Azul governor of Sunia. Caleb, while opening a new hospital in Sunia City, Azul security forces opened fire, killing 17 terrorists immediately. 30 minutes after Azul ordered security forces arrested, there was 100 suspected terrorists. The Supreme Commander Joshua he announced martial law in Sunia, and you're talking about over 1,000 ground forces at this point. So Caleb was assassinated, which caused the big issues last year. Now, this year we're going to be a lot of stuff going on. Before I get to this, while I'm bringing it up, if anybody has any questions, what I'm going to talk about while I'm looking this up is raffles. Okay, we're going to be giving away one of the raffles is going to be a starter package. Another raffle is going to be a Glock 17 full blowback. Okay, not the half blowback, but the full blowback. And then we're going to go with 2 rifles that we're going to be having for a giveaway. If you go onto the website, you can representing Sunia. Are you serious? Okay. Anyway, Sunia it doesn't matter who represents Sunia because they're going to win anyway. But I think Azul is going to have a lot of issues this year. Normally, during these events we have, you're looking at anywhere between 150 and 160 people is what we've normally had in the past. So the team sizes are pretty large. Now this year, okay, Lost Paradise 5. It's going to be a lot different. Now, I will give you a little clue on the, has a little bit to do with DNA. So I want you to keep that in mind. Okay, these are going to be, I'm not sure what side's going to be doing it, but they're going to be trying to switch things up and make things a little bit different. The word super soldier has been brought up a few times where they are doing some testing. Actually, we're looking to send a news crew to go get some footage here, and I'm hoping that's going to be pretty soon. So this year, after the Sunni insurgency, the globe has been in chaos. So these insurgents have been springing up all over the Azul order. Because, of course, we all know Azul needs help. They're going to need it, too. Pretoria, a country brought to the brink of destruction due to nuclear warfare, okay? That was another country that came in to mesh with all these. There are rumors that these rebels have modified their soldiers' DNA to become super soldiers. So now we're getting into a lot of this. And I have a feeling that some of this is going to revolve around the research center. So keep that in mind. You know, it's going to be, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. I don't think Sunni is going to have a hard time this year. Now, before we go any farther, before I start answering any questions, there was a video that was posted. We're going to get to this giveaway. We're going to be giving away 10 raffle tickets in about 30 seconds. Now, when you go on the website, you can buy additional raffle tickets for the giveaways. We're actually going to have some more giveaways that are going to float in. The prices and everything they're up on the website. Get pre-registered. Hurry up. Get it done. We're going to have pizza. That way we'll have lunch here. We'll have pizza and drinks. That way you don't have to leave. Now, in the last video that was posted on YouTube and the last video that was posted on Facebook, I was shooting a video and a player asked me a question, and I answered that question. So those of you that have watched that video, if anybody can tell me what my response was to this player while I was video recording, is going to get 10 raffle tickets. So we're going to see how many people actually watched this video. So if you can let me know, there was a player that asked me a question and I answered him. So if you can give me that answer, the first person that can give me that answer is going, Josh Eastman. Yes, ricochets don't count. Okay, very good. Now you're getting 10 raffle tickets. All right. Man, that was pretty quick. What was I talking about? Before you just did that? Yeah, no, it was before the raffle, but anyway. Okay. So any questions, let me know. Josh is the winner. Josh got it first on YouTube. And Mike Kelly was just behind on that. You were close. Mike Wyatt, what's going on, buddy? Long time no see. We got to catch up. Definitely. I got a question here about burning the losers' flags. Does that say losers' flags? Yeah, we'll have to. You know what? It seems to be a yearly thing, whether they lose or not. But I think it would be nice to have Azul's flag. We can end up burning that again. That'll work. SUNY is going to win. It doesn't matter. You're looking at me like Amy's looking at me like, Azul's going to win. Azul's not going to do it at all. But, okay, so we had a YouTube winner for the raffle tickets. Any other questions that you want answered about this event? Otherwise, go to the Facebook or go to the website at 911airsoft.com. Get registered. Is the event team color specific, like green versus tan? First time coming. Okay. We try to separate the two teams. Yes. Green and tan. And in the past, Sunia has been green and Azul has been tan. So we're going to put more information up on the website. Now, for those of you that either are new or haven't been here before, you don't have to wear either green or tan. We do have armbands. We'll mark you with tape. That way, if you don't have the correct uniform, or if you have green, and you want to be on the opposite team, we can make that work too. We've done that in the past, so that's not a big deal. Is there going to be more than two teams this year? No. We're going to keep it to just two teams this year because we have we're slipping in this DNA thing, so it's going to be a little bit different and a lot more competition. But we'll see. So, any more questions, let me know. And what we'll do is, we're at 17 minutes and 20 seconds. So what we're going to do is, once this falls off, it'll reboot back up. You can watch this again. Otherwise, we're going to put another video out that summarizes all this up so you don't have to watch the entire thing. So we're going to cut this off at about I'm reading the comments, so I'm reading the YouTube comments. Those of you on Facebook probably can't see. We've never done a dual live stream before, so this is definitely new. But yeah, we're watching the are you watching the comments on YouTube, or are you on Facebook? Oh, you're on both. So look, pick your side, figure out what you want to do. Let me know what you think about Sunia and Azul. What you think is going to happen. Timeline, folks. Be ready for the timeline. 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. is going to be check-in and parking. Make sure you get here early because we don't want to be fooling around with running late. We're not going to run late on this. As you could tell by our last walk-on we had, yeah, we're cramming a lot of stuff in. We're not fooling around. So when we talk about timelines, we're going to be on the timelines. 8:30 to 9:30 is going to be chrono and preparation. Basically, what that means is get your stuff ready. Be ready. Because at 9:30, we're going to start the safety briefing and the objective briefing. So that means between 10 and 10:15, this is going to be team briefing and deployment. You're going to have to be on the field. If you show up late, guess what? You're going to be late to the party. So make sure you're on time. We're going to be moving. We're going to break for lunch from 1 to 1:45. So we're going to be having pizza for lunch. Eat it up so we can get back onto the field. We're going to be on the field beginning gameplay at 2 o'clock. And we're going to run all the way to 5 o'clock. I'm reading another comment. Okay. snipers are unbelievable. Did you happen to catch that? Oh boy. Okay. So, what we're doing is when you go with arm tape, Azul is going to be blue, and then the Praetorian Guard, which is on your lines of Sunia, is going to have yellow tape if you don't have the proper colors on the field. So we make sure that everything is set up and good. So at 5 o'clock, that's it. It's going to be the end of the game. So make sure you are ready between 5 and 5:30. We're going to be giving the results, and we're going to be doing the raffle. Let me know what you think about the raffle. Should we do the raffle at the end, or would you prefer the raffle at lunchtime? Let me know what you think, and might need to change some things up and do it that way. It's up to you guys. We try to make sure that everything's good. Nations World News. Okay, we had a lot of Nations World News last year. What happened with Nations World News is they got blown up. And so now they're in a new management situation. And hopefully they'll be bringing some updates here soon. We're probably going to have another live stream beforehand. And I'm actually going to have one of the people that's either on Sunia or Azul here, so I can actually talk to them and we can sit down and get some of their the way their outlook on things. Hopefully we'll be able to do that peacefully. I definitely like to get a hold of the Sunia leader and the Azul leader. We're going to have some videos coming up here pretty shortly. So, all right. We got one person that says lunchtime, in case some people leave early. I think raffles would be good at lunchtime, just because of that. Everybody's in one area. They're full. What do you think? You think that'd be good? Yeah, that way, yeah, good point. That way you can bring, you can use whatever you win. That would be good. Any more questions before we get off here? We'll be doing a recap on another video, but swords. I know, I saw that. Everybody in their swords. So, we're going to go another 2 minutes. If we have no more questions, we're going to close that up. Registration's $35. If you're a walk-on, it's $45. Your pre-registration includes 4 raffle tickets. Additional raffle tickets you can purchase. And the way we're doing it is your raffle tickets are going to be handed to you. You're going to have buckets. We're going to have buckets for each giveaway. That way you can put your raffle tickets in the giveaway that you want. So if you get 4 raffle tickets, you can put them into 4 raffles. If you're not interested in a starter pack, you're not interested in a Glock, then you can put it in for one of the rifles. This way you're not being drawn for something that you don't want. But we're going to do the best we can. That way it makes it a little bit easier. You're not winning a Glock if you've already got a Glock. You might want a starter pack. You might not want a starter pack if you're an advanced player, so you don't have to put your tickets into into that. Now they're asking about rubber knives. Here's the thing with obviously no real knives. We've had some people bring cardboard knives, like real flimsy cardboard. I mean, rubber knives, if you're carrying them, I mean, you're not going to be able to do too much with them. But if it looks good on your gear, as long as the marshals accept it, as long as it's not something that's going to kill somebody on the field, we're good with it. But we do have to check it out, make sure it's nothing crazy. Did I miss anything? Okay, people are asking about comms. You can use your own communications. Okay, we're going to set communications for each side that day. That way, I don't want to tell you what the channels are going to be because we've always got some squirrelers from the Azul side want to listen in on Sunia. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to keep that to a minimum. We're actually going to, what I want to try to work on this year is doing something where we have secret channels that you're not going to be able to get a hold of, just to kind of keep it a little bit even. That way you're not listening to each side. I must have missed that.
YouTube. What comms do you guys see mostly?
Oh, okay. What do we see? Comms. You can use two-way radios. That's basically it. I mean, whatever you work with, normally it's, what are the ones that we use? The, oh Christ. Yeah, I know. Bofang. So if you have a Bofang, that normally works out perfect. Some of the Bofangs are 10 channel. I've seen 20 channel. Some of them are digital. That way you can team up with people on your side. That way you can stay in communication with them. I hope that covers the comms question. But, all right, if there's no more questions, we're going to go another 50 seconds and then we'll go ahead and cut this off. So I am hoping that we will be able to get a hold of possibly an Azul leader, maybe Sunia leader, and get them on here to do a live stream to see what's going on and what's happening. So if you have any questions, you can go to our Facebook page and give us a holler. But we should be good. We're looking at another 20 seconds. So I'm going to get ready to finish this off. And this will be rebooted back up to Facebook and YouTube. And we'll post when we're going to have another live video. So don't forget to go to our website at 911airsoft.com and get registered as soon as possible. Because usually the teams are pretty balanced, but sometimes we have to cut them off. So, all right, we're at the 28-minute mark. No more questions. I don't see any more. Are we good on the questions on the YouTube side? My YouTube pops up and then disappears. So, all right, guys, girls, thank you for coming on. Again, any questions, let me know. Till then, this is Dave Bosco for 911 Airsoft in Greenwood, Delaware. I'll see you on the next video. Now I gotta shut up. Both off.